Alright guys, welcome back. This is Tier 6 Alliance War off-season. So again, not high tier, we're in Tier 6, but just want to show the guys out there how these fights kind of work like raid fights. We got like Power Snack here, but also if you're immune to like Nullify, then you're going to get those force charges on this particular node. So we're going to take Viv against a rank 3 Dust. And even with the tons of health and everything, we are just absolutely going to shred because we are going to get those orange force charges on the left pretty much all the time throughout this fight, because Viv is actually fantastic for a number of fights. There's some heal block ones, this power snack one. She just absolutely shreds in a bunch of these fights, and then you're just going to see the damage ramp up like crazy. We're getting there, I think 212 on the last red numbers there on the end of her last hit of her special 2, and we're just going to go get our special 1, and we're just shredding this massive Dust here. So Viv, again, depending on the node combination, that is the key, what I find for these fights. Now the opponent was running recoil. It is the off season, but I'm not boosted or anything for these fights, but it's just to show that it's the key is to find the right counter that benefits the like the big buff, we'll call it. Like you've got whatever can get you the force charges. That is the key, because then as long as you can handle as long as you can counter the champion while gaining the force charges, then you are in a great spot for these fights. So I know it's a completely different meta style. I think in the high tier wars, you can only do one fight. You can't do multiple fights. I'm actually able personally to just bring in 2 champions on both my accounts, and then and then I can fight everyone on the map. Here's a rank 3 Bullseye. This one is Palate Cleanser and Standing in Fear. I took it's my first rank 4 is Gentle here, and he absolutely decimates Bullseyes. So on this particular node, he's going to get a cleanse, and when he has a cleanse, you want him to you want him to use that cleanse, and then you are going to get those orange charges. So I'm going to build up to a special 2, I think, with Gentle, and we're going to absolutely decimate Bullseye here. And yeah, he's just an amazing Bullseye counter. He has that Pursuit that he gets that ignores evade, that purple buff that he has on the left, on the top there, and then I can basically ignore all the annoying evades from Bullseye. And when you get to like 15 every 15 hits, you're going to get an unstoppable. When you use your special with the unstoppable, it just hits so hard, especially on these nodes when you're getting these force charges. So these ones here, you can see I'm building up my force charges. I'm going to get to another here. I think end up just using a special 1, but look how much we're hitting for at this point. We're absolutely slaughtering this guy. And again, it is a rank 4, and it is the perfect counter, or at least one of the few perfect counters for Bullseye. But I really enjoy Gentle. Really, I should have gone for more special 2s. The fight would have been done a lot faster, but that's fine. But for the most part, very, very nice fight here with Gentle against Bullseye. Again, I was too impatient. I should have just waited for that special 2. But it's fine. We bait out another special 2 from Bullseye, and we're just hitting extremely hard at this point. 336k crit, another 200 crit there. We're going to attack back in there, and another 322k crit to finish it off. So again, it's getting those force charges. So here we've got a rank 4 Deathless Thanos, and this one, if you just counter, he's stun immune, and if you just have to counter his specials in order to get the charges. Now I'm sure in the higher tiers, there's probably more to this node, but on this one, you're just baiting heavies and specials, and you're building up your force charges. So for me here, playing a stun immune Deathless Thanos just means baiting a lot of special attacks and trying not to throw specials when he has 2 of his yellow unstoppable charges like above Thanos there. So other than that, it's not too bad. I'm just going to bait specials. Each time I bait a special, I'm going to get more force charges. The more force charges I have, the more damage I will be doing. And we are slowly but surely going to solo this rank 4 Deathless Thanos with Spiral. So I'm just going to let the music play out on this one. It's a little bit of a slow ramp, but eventually we do get this one down cleanly. So I'll let the music play out on this one, and I'll see you at the next fight. All right, we got another fight. I think these are all so far from the same war because I'm able to go around and swap from fight to fight to fight. But here we've got a nice Photon here where she is going to, when she has a buff nullified or just falls off. So she's going to get a bunch of energized buffs in this fight. And when they expire, then I'm going to get my force charges. So I just went in with Serpent because he's got access to True Sense. So I don't have to worry about evades or miss. But you can see right there, she gets those purple charges there on the top right. As they fall off, I get my roll, like my force charges. So if that's the case, I can just focus on baiting, bait a special 1 when she's got just about a bar of power and over 10 charges. Then I drop my special, put her into her, like invisible mode there, and then I can go ahead and I can still hit her, so it's not a problem. I just don't want to deal with unblockable specials. So just wait it out and then do the same thing again. Get the hits in, bait special 1s or 2s. I like the special 1 better, but just as the fight goes, I'm going to be getting more and more of those roll for like force charges, and as long as I get those, I'm going to be hitting hard enough to get the solo on this Photon. So really on this particular one, again, in tier 1, it's probably a completely different node, but here in tier 6, relatively simple fight here, and it's not that bad. So I'm just going to let the music play out again on this one, and then we'll see you at the next fight. All right, and last but not least for now, I think this is from another war. Same node as before. It's a serpent on this energized exercise node where he's going to gain those extra buffs, but as they expire naturally, or if you nullify them, you're going to gain those charges. I'm just going to go in with Spiral against Serpent because she is a perfect Serpent counter and just absolutely wrecks him on this node. So it's just, again, finding a counter to the champion that also works within the node is ideal. If you find a champion that just counters if you just use a champion that counters the champion but doesn't, it might work with the node but can't benefit from it, then you're likely not to be able to do enough damage. But as soon as you can get those force charges, and the damage ramps up like crazy and makes for a really fun time. So again, this is just for tier 6. I'm just chilling in a lower tier war alliance. I don't need the stress of the high tier alliance. Also, recently I hit 4,000 subscribers, so thank you to everyone who is enjoying the content on the channel. I am saving up a ton of 7-star crystals, Titan Nexus crystals, loyalty crystals, like 7-star crystal, you name it. We're going to be having like 50 to 60 plus crystals opened, so look out for that video in the next couple weeks. See you guys. Bye-bye.